If you're new to crypto, you might be wondering, hey, what coins should I buy? After all, there are thousands of coins out there, all demanding your attention, all claiming to be like the next big thing, the thing that will change the world, the economy, it solves this problem, and they might as well. But you only have so much money. You and I, we work hard for our pennies, and we only have so much money to invest in. What would I say if you had a $1.8 billion playbook, a roadmap, a guide into how one person who is a billionaire chose and describe and invests in their cryptocurrency? Well, in this video, I have a $1.8 billion whale wallet that I want to show you, but you got to keep it secret because these whales are out there and they're watching me and they're watching how I'm moving and they're watching me spy on them and bring you along. And so if you want to join with me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, I'm on my journey to my second Bitcoin. I got my first in 6 months. I'm on my second one. And I'm trying to help as many people to their first. My name's Aaron. I'm just a cowboy, not financial advice, okay, ever. Okay, don't sue me. This is never financial advice. It really isn't. This is just my findings, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to roll with me and a whole bunch of other cowboys, join the Saloon, hit subscribe. Saloon's the Telegram, and join cowboysofcrypto.com to be an official cowboy there. I think it's just a good place. You just need a good community around you. Anyway, what's better than just having a community of a $1.8 billion whale to just investigate? Look at this. Look at this. This is like someone's bank account, okay? Literally someone's bank, their wallet. It's like a billionaire opened up this wallet and said, this is what made me rich. If they said they showed you the portfolio and said, hey, look at these companies that I invested in. This is what's going to make me even richer. Just lizard brain, right? Just buy what they're buying. And so we're going to go into that and we're going to see. This is so, they're making like hundreds of $1,000s a second as I watch. So, okay. So the first one is ETH. And then they got this coin called VRA, right? Ethereum makes sense, right? They had basically $250 million in Ethereum. And then VRA, Veracity, we've seen a lot of billionaires hold Veracity, right? This is crazy, and it's combining esports and video entertainment. And so basically, all these guys who are like gaming or even videos for real sports, you know what I mean, like Twitch and stuff. It's basically they're investing in the Twitch of blockchain, is what I see. And of course, all the coins that we're going over, these are not in-depth analysis. This is just kind of a superficial flyby so that it gets us knowing what kind of coins these are. Do your own research on if this is a thing for you. But basically, this is like the Twitch of blockchain, which is interesting. Now, Quant, I see people shilling Quant all over my videos. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they're paying them or something. I have no idea. But basically, so connecting all the world's distributed ledgers, faster growth. What that basically means is interoperability. If you don't know what interoperability means, what that means is taking different blockchains like Ethereum, Binance, Smart Chain, Polygon, Ripple, and having a place where they could all be integrated together, and then having like developers build on Quant so that they can operate off of different blockchains. Okay, it's basically a bridge to bring all these different blockchains together, because these are all different ecosystems. Remember, a blockchain, in my opinion, is like my own silly little lizard brain example, is that these blockchains are like different cities around the world, okay? And like you got Paris and Tokyo and Miami and New York, and those are different blockchains, right? But Quant is now like the connection between all of those, so that if people build on Quant, they essentially are building on these different blockchains or in these different cities. Okay, so we know Telcoin, okay, we've seen that, but what's XDB? Digital Bits, okay? And DigitalBits. I don't fully understand this. Just to be clear, I really don't fully understand what is going on here. They're using a bunch of whole big brain terms, but this was the most useful thing, was that basically it gives brands the ability to utilize blockchain in their like rewards points and like rewards for their customers. Okay, so like for instance, when I am using my Amex like card, I'm able to gain access to the Centurion Lounge, and whenever I use access to the Centurion Lounge, if I buy things there, I get more rewards points or whatever, like these rewards mechanisms back. And they are, see right here, They may include loyalty, gift cards, fan tokens, digital currencies, and more. So they're essentially allowing, let's say you pick your favorite brand like Nike, to develop a Nike like digital cryptocurrency token. So which is very interesting, right? I'm not sure how it all operates and all that. But I kind of like the way, what they're doing, I guess, if I really truly understand it. So that's just something that this person is holding. They're holding SHIB, which is interesting. They're holding Link, which is no surprise. SHIB is one of their top, 6 coins that they're holding. They're holding Shiba Inu, which is just it's kind of crazy. $51 million. And then we have this LTX. And LTX is Lattice exchange. What this is like it's like a Uniswap. Okay, it's an AMM automated market maker based DEX, which is a decentralized exchange that supports seamless cross-chain swaps. Okay, so what you're looking at here is an AMM or like a Uniswap that can swap between Ethereum ERC20 coins or Binance Smart Chain coins, BEP20 coins, or maybe Polygon. So that's what they're doing in here. So which is very interesting. Here's kind of like the features. It's all the basic features: lending, governance, yield farming, AMM DEX, launch pads were for new crypto projects and stuff like that. A little academy for learning, governance for deciding like how this thing can upgrade and stuff like that. So which is it's interesting. So they're into Lattice very highly. This is like their top 8 coin or 9 coin or something like that, which is great. And Noya, I don't know what that. So I'm not sure what that is. I have no idea. So is this Centropy? So did I pick the right one? Yeah, Centropy. Yeah. So this is Noya, Centropy. I don't know how they got Noya from Centropy. This was what's confusing about it. But they're seeking to increase encryption and security online. So basically, if you have a file, to encrypt it and create it and keep it safe and secure. I'm not too sure on all the use cases of this. But this is interesting, like true end-to-end data security, privacy by default, best possible performance for every connection. So I'm assuming like highly sensitive information for so people use centralized companies to encrypt their information, and so this is just another way of data encryption. So I kind of like it, no problem. I'm not sure how the use cases. I'd be interesting to dive into some of that. ALBT, so they have USDC, right? We shouldn't pass over that. They have $30 million in USDC, which, let me just pause here. A couple months ago, it was interesting because a couple months ago, a lot more whale wallets were holding huge amounts. It was like their number 1 or 2 holdings in stable coins. Now we're seeing it drop down to like 9, 10 holdings, which is very interesting. That means they are in the markets, they have invested, they are playing, especially with the golden cross, especially with everything that's happening with Bitcoin, reaching these 40,000 plus levels. Everyone's assuming that this thing is the cryptocurrency market is going up. So, which is very encouraging to hear. But ALBT is the Alliance block, Alliance block. Okay, I don't know. So what's interesting is they're first globally compliant decentralized market. So they're looking to create a DEX that goes into these different areas of the world, and like it's compliant here, it's compliant here. I'm assuming the most used or trafficked cities in the world and the countries, they're trying to be compliant with all of them, which is very good. Compliance is very good in the crypto industry because it's so wide open right now. You want compliance because you want clarity. You want clarity because you want to make money. You don't want to go down this road where it's unclear and then you cross a line that you didn't know you should cross, but then someone's going to hit you with a fine or some fee or put you in jail or whatever nonsense. Okay, ZCX is Unizen, right? Smart CDFI. So if you see CFI, that means centralized finance. If you see DeFi, that means decentralized finance. This is CDFI, right? And that is a centralized, decentralized finance. Basically, they're able to have one place where you could trade between Binance, Uniswap, and all that. So it's like an aggregator, right? You go on Unizen and you type in the type of trade you want to do, and it looks for the best prices on, let's say, Binance or like PancakeSwap or Uniswap or all these different chains or whatever. So that's what it's looking for. This is kind of how I see it. Of course, there's more to all these projects and more. Like I'm just going over these very briefly. Now, one thing that was very, very interesting here is that these other wallets, this person's playing not only on Ethereum, right? 1.7 billion on Ethereum, but 11 million on Polygon, 41 million on Binance, and Avalanche, right? I haven't seen this a lot, 35 million. On Binance, it was really interesting because they hold this thing called S Fund, and this is like CD5, like we had, wait, what? Hold on, wait a minute. So this is CDFi, and this is CDFi. I just realized that. Oh, what in the world? CDFi, it sounds like I'm speaking gibberish right now, is like the blockchain gaming. And so you see all these pools coming up for these different games: Forest Night, Continuum World, Monster Clan, right? These are just ways to invest in new gaming on blockchain stuff. So looks like this is a BSC, Binance Smart Chain token or coin. And so make sure, like, gaming is like the newest rage, like trust, like gaming is like the way for crypto mass adoption. I promise you this is what everyone's excited about, and because gaming, like NFTs, and you're able to trade and play and make money. And last but not least, on Avalanche, they have this thing called BenQ. I think they're in it for like 35 million. This whale wallet is in for 35 million. I know this is Binance Smart Chain, I know. So right here, Avalanche Q right here, this is BenQ, and I'm assuming this is something like Aave, right? They didn't really have a lot of a lot of description. If I typed in BenQ, there wasn't like a ton of description right here. I went to BenQ. I mean, oh, okay, never mind. There's a lot. So algorithmic liquidity market protocol on Avalanche. So yeah, it's like a Aave on here. So there's a lot of investors here, which I love to see. I love to see massive investors, these VCs, venture capitalists, trying to get in early. That's where I'm going to go. So that is this whale wallet. This was a $1.1 billion whale wallet when I found it. And now it's a $1.8 billion whale wallet. This is amazing. This person nearly made $1 billion in the time span of a couple weeks, which is incredible. Like crypto is the opportunity here. Crypto is the opportunity for you and me to just get in. Don't overthink it, okay? If you're just playing on these like meme coins other than Shiba Inu, this person loves them Shiba Inu. But don't be getting into these things if you don't know how to play. If you just want to simply buy and invest and hold for a couple of years, this is how you do it. You look at these whale wallets, you look at how these whales are spending their money. Lizard Brain, Gorilla Arms, Diamond Hands, hold these things for long term, and you and I will make it on the moon. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit up the saloon, put a community of cowboys around you, because you don't want to trade by yourself, okay? Anyway, thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.